Hello, and welcome to episode 168 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on the cutlery within Wurm, namely the knife, fork and spoon. But before I begin, say hello Raynstorm.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here.
Okay, so each piece of cutlery has a different use in cooking, and they are all made out of either iron or silver, and they all will use the blacksmithing skill to make them, and they all use 0.03 kilograms of material to make them. So I thought, why not just do all three? Well, it's actually Raynstorm was saying about the cutlery, and so it made sense to do them all three together, because she really didn't want me to do them individually. Not that I would have done. Raynstorm.
Oh, sure. And they're also considered cooking utensils, not just cutlery.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Over there across that big pond, you use utensils, don't you?
Well, cutlery is what we use to eat our food with. Cut the food up, eat it, fork, knives, have soup with your spoon. But utensils are what we use to cut up or mix items with when we're preparing the food.
Yeah, so both really
so
fits.
Utensils are for preparing, cutlery is for actually eating. So anyway, that's over here.
Thank you for clearing that up. Maybe I'll put that in. No, I won't confuse things. I was going to say I was going to put that in the title, but no, I'll leave it just as knife, fork, and spoon. Right, okay, so let's start then by making a knife. And the reason, if any of you are saying, why are you making these, is because throughout the series, before I cover any subjects, like we're eventually going to get to food, I'm not sure which year, but we will get there eventually. And so I like to do the tools and utensils or cutlery beforehand, that way when we do the recipes, we haven't got to go through making some of the items, because I'd have already shown them. And anyway, for indexing, it's better. So that's why I'm going to do them all three, make them. To start with, we're going to obviously be using the forge, and I'm going to make one of each out of iron and each out of silver as well, just so I've shown both. Thank you, Raynstorm, for preparing the forge and the materials. Anna?
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's first combine all these iron lumps together. And let's do the silver. In fact, I should be able to carry both. Okay, and to make the cutlery, you're going to need the small anvil, so I'll grab that. First of all, let's make a knife out of iron. So activate your iron lump, right click the anvil, create and cooking utensils, and then knife. You can see they're all at 99%. If I bring up my skills window to show you my blacksmithing, that is... Oh, where is it? Where's my... Oh, there's smithing and blacksmithing. So my blacksmithing's nearly on 60, and at nearly 60, you're looking at 99% to create. So let's do that. Should be no problem. There we go. We have a knife. Now let's use the silver. You can see same difficulty, 99% again. And there we have an iron knife and a silver knife. Description is a large cutlery knife. The usage, it is used in some cooking recipes as a tool for cutting ingredients. Is there any other uses you can think of, Raynstorm, off the top of your head, or is it just cutting?
No, it's mainly to cut up meats and or chop up vegetables and stuff for your ingredients.
Okay.
And I don't think it doesn't say anything about an advantage of having silver over iron. So for right now, I would just use iron. I know eventually one day, and I know they're working on it, is we'll be able to put items on top of other items, so we'll be able to set tables. And at that time, it'll be nice to be able to have silver instead of just iron on there. But right now, for tools, I don't see there being an advantage of having silver over iron.
So when
I think it uses.
Sorry, go on. I'll let you finish.
I'm just saying it uses more materials for the silver.
Yeah, for the silver.
The are smaller.
That's right. And if your friends are coming over, you can lay out your iron cutlery. If your family's coming over, you lay out your silver cutlery. Or maybe the other way around, I don't know. Right, that's the knife. Let's move on to the fork. Now, bear in mind, it's all exactly the same skill you'll use, the same weight you will use. The usage is different. So let's do, first of all, an iron knife. A fork, sorry. Why am I saying knife? I tend to do that when I'm tired.
I don't know. You just did the knife.
Yeah, I know. I just did the knife. I'm getting tired, that's why. Anyway, so because in order to record with Raynstorm, I have to stay up late because she's a few hours behind me. What, 5 hours?
I've been waiting on you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. You behave. So here we go. We're going to make the fork. Let's click on that. You can see exactly the same difficulty, 99%. So there's an iron fork. Let's now make a silver one. There we go. So iron fork, silver fork, exactly the same weights, and you used the blacksmithing skill. Okay, the description for a fork is a large fork, cunningly enough, and the usage is it is used in some cooking recipes as a tool for stirring, blending, mashing, whipping, or whisking ingredients. And thank you for Raynstorm for mentioning the ones that were not listed on the Wurmpedia, which I expect they will be eventually.
The mashing and the whipping.
Yeah, well, some of it, I'm not going to go there with that one actually. I was going to say something, but I will take a pause before I. Yeah, that was. Okay, I'm going to move on to
It's a family channel.
Yeah, it's a family channel. That's right. Is there any other uses though, off the top of your head for the fork?
That's all that I can think of.
That's all you can think of. Okay, then I'll move smartly along to the spoon. Otherwise, someone no doubt will have a go at us for delaying. Okay, so let's make a iron spoon next. And again, you can see they're all the same weight. Let's do a silver spoon. And there we go, full set of cutlery in each. Right, okay, for the spoon, the description is a large spoon. And the usage, it is used in some cooking recipes as a tool for stirring or blending ingredients. Anything else you could think of, Raynstorm, for that?
No, just taste testing. I'm kidding.
Yeah, true. Yeah, especially if it's your cooking, actually.
Thanks.
So there isn't nothing else though you can think of that a spoon at this moment, because obviously in the future you might be tasting each other's food. Who knows with VR?
Put your stew in there and I'm gonna taste it. Yep.
Mm.
No, I don't know of any other. It's just the fork that I knew was a little bit different.
Well, here's one more thing about the spoon then, just before you all fall asleep. Apparently there is an Easter egg associated with spoons. Or to put it another way, there is an Easter egg with spoons. Let's see if anyone can figure it out before Easter. Hey, what do you think, Raynstorm? Do you think anyone will?
Before Easter? What? No, just tell us.
Oh, no, I'm not telling. That would be...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving it to see if someone who watches can actually figure it out, find out. And we'll see, maybe.
And then what do they get for if they figure it out?
I'm sure you'll think of something. Maybe you can invite them to the server. How about that?
Alright, I'll figure something out.
Well, we like to challenge, don't we? Otherwise, it can't just be our episodes can't be just used as a sleeping aid. There has to be something to keep people awake with some of them. So there.
And you haven't done any challenges in a long time.
True. So, well, that's a good challenge. Hey, see if you can figure out what the Easter egg is with the spoon. And on that note, I shall say, is there anything else you would like to add, Raynstorm, to this episode before I say my outro?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Raynstorm, for all your time and effort and getting everything prepared, the forge hot enough and all the materials. Thank you very much for that. I know it takes up a lot of your time. We all do appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.